Hello, good morning. In breaking news in Mexico, where federal authorities were using a warning for people living near a volcano that was spewing gas and ash. For it is not in Mexico. It had been 10 days in the greater Mexico City area due to that volcano called Popocatépetl, which meant smoky mountain in the native Aztec language. It had been emitting a significant amount of smoke in the past few days. It had experienced several eruptions, sending ash and smoke up into the sky, and a large amount of that ash had fallen on nearby communities approximately 50 miles south of where I was in the center of Mexico City, and in areas like Puebla, for example. We were talking about hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people being affected. That authorities had set a yellow level alert one step below the red label, which would have forced the mandatory evacuation of hundreds of thousands of people. We hadn't reached that point yet, but the option was on the table. The main said seismic activity during the night seemed to have decreased, and we had seen this kind of situation before. We had turned it into a major event, but rather a series of minor eruptions while people continued with their daily activities. According to volcanoists we had spoken to the other day, the major event could occur tomorrow or could be 2,000 years from now. So we cross our fingers for those of us who had chosen to live within approximately 50 miles of this volcano. Let's hope that these events have not been affected. That's all for my report. We pass with you, Cesar.
Okay, thank you, Felix. In another news, the New Yorker has been breathing air with alarming levels of population since last Tuesday. When the sun turned red and the atmosphere was filled with haze due to smoke from wildfires, which remain active in the province of Nova Scotia, Canada. At the time, the authorities issued a health advisory and recommended that people reduce outdoor activities, since oxygen was unhealthy. However, the situation has worsened in recent days. This Thursday morning, the air in the Big Apple is considered to be very unhealthy. The forecast was released through Air Now. It's a platform that details the condition that is breathed in each state. The New York's atmosphere scored 250, posing considerable risk to everyone. Uh, However, there are some groups that are more vulnerable to have serious consequences on their health. The specialists recommended that them to avoid physical activities in the open air in its entirety. New York City has the worst air population in the world on July 6, even higher than New Delhi, Lahore, and Hanoi. When it's carrying the smoke hundreds of miles from Canada, nearly 80 forest fires are burning in British Columbia and 150 to Quebec. Many of the blazes were induced by lightning. Health authorities in Canada and 15 USA states advise people to stay home, especially the elderly, children, pregnant women, and those with breathing issues. There are over 400 wildfires burning across Canada, twice the average for this time of year. Climate change has caused extremely hot and dry conditions allowing the wildfire to spread early over more land. Thank you.